watch out for the screen while we talk about individual stocks. Archana Shukla is here. She'll give us more details on what the US FDA has said to CNBC TV18 and the implications for Ranbaxy, which is one of the biggest gainers now. Archana, over to you.
Yes, almost after a month that we approached US FDA, they've come back with responses to CNBC TV18 and they have categorically said that apart from the three units, which is Bata Mandi, Paonta Sahib and Devas, there have not been any significant deviations from CGMP guidelines that US FDA sets for companies to follow, those companies that sell products in the US market. They've also said that it was only the Gloversville plant in the US, which was part of the OM facilities, which was where a lot of CGMP violations were seen, and besides that, none of the plants of Ranbaxy as well as OM Laboratories have seen significant violations from CGMP guidelines. Also, while not directly commenting on the Mohali facility inspections, they said that they would not want to comment on any investigation that they do with the on Indian plants, because that is confidential information. But they did say that the US FDA does go ahead and do inspectional investigations in the company's plants, as Ranbaxy as well as other companies' plants on a regular basis, and they may come out with violations, they may come out with certain deviations which the company going forward would confide to and would improve on their standards. They also pointed out, when talking about the Indian generics market as a whole, they said that the number of investigations and number of inspections that US FDA does on Indian plants has gone up fairly, because the number of plants that are registered with the US FDA have gone up, and this is one contributing factor why we are currently seeing a large number of violations by the Indian manufacturing. So that in a way is not a direct hit on the Indian generics facilities, Indian generic manufacturers, but just to say that just because there are too many plants which are now US FDA registered, too many plants that actually supply drugs into the US market, and inspections have gone up, which is why violations have gone up. So that would include companies like Ranbaxy, that would include companies like Aurobindo Pharma, Wockhardt, which have recently seen violations. They've seen import alerts by the US FDA on their plants. They've also said that they remain confident that most of the Indian companies follow US FDA standards and regulations. The growing share of Indian companies in the US market is a fair indication and an ample evidence that companies have the capability to comply to US FDA standards and regulations. They've also said that they are going to increase their activities in India. They have got an additional approval to add 7 more drug inspectors in India. They're also exploring an opportunity to open a third office in Hyderabad. They currently have offices in Delhi and Mumbai, and so the staff positions in India would go up from 12 to 19. Remember, this would be the second country outside of India, apart from China, that would have so many drug inspectors and an office by the US FDA. So obviously all this shows that US FDA is looking at a stronger foothold in India, because they want to collaborate more with the Indian drug regulators and also keep a keen watch on all the drug manufacturers in India that import drugs to the US market. Back to you.
Thanks, Archana, for that. Absolutely. Ranbaxy is currently showing an uptake of around 8% and possibly the reason why Archana pointed out is that they want to increase the number of offices or the number of people deployed in India simply because of the volume of US FDA approved sites has increased itself within the Indian market. So that's possibly why they want to do that. But Ranbaxy is the star in trade. That stock is currently up around 7.5%. Amisha, coming back to the markets then,